Flavoured news. I'm a Tom Campbell shaped ice cream sandwich. This is a Sam Driver shaped ice cream sandwich. You come round on those yet or not?
I don't hate them. I'm quite excited, but it's just a meme. It's just a meme and you're all sheep. That's all it is. They've let this bubble over for so long and then you're going to all buy them and they're going to make a load of money.
We interrupt your daily intake of spicy memes to give you some YouTube wrestling news. An injured WWE star is returning to TV next week. Elsewhere, another injured WWE star has been spotted at the Performance Centre. And we've got some bizarre betting odds for the Royal Rumble. We'll get to that in a little while. Brace yourself for Francesca-based action. Xavier Woods returns to WWE TV next week. He's going to be on WWE Backstage. Haven't seen him since he ripped his Achilles apart.
Yes, he ripped his tendons and everything in his leg to pieces, but like it's weird seeing New Day without him. It just doesn't feel right when I'm watching SmackDown. It's just something's missing, and I get that, you know, he's really got to rest up, but I'm glad that he's going to be back on TV. So
I think that you're right, that they're a threesome, and to see just Kofi and Big E,
it works. And you know they've got weird. Like they've got the armband with the XW on it for him, but like it's very odd. But then again, I guess if he can't really walk, or he can't like sort of move around very well, you can't really have him wheeling down like on a wheelchair or something, because it just wouldn't be the same New Day. It wouldn't have the same energy. You've got to wait till he's back to 100%, wait till he can move around a bit, and wait till he can sort of interact with the crowd.
He's got to take it steady until he's actually back on his feet. But he'll be making an appearance on WWE Backstage, as will Ember Moon, who also is recovering from a very similar injury, an Achilles rupture.
It's just going to be Achilles week.
It's Achilles week, basically. And where everybody talks about...
You guys want to see some grisly operation pictures?
Oh, they all talk about their weak
tendon
spots.
and there's just like blood everywhere.
Let's compare shots of our broken Achilles. Ember talked on Booker T's podcast about how she got her injury.
Yeah.
And bless her, it was during a chase for the 24/7 title. You know where they did that whole thing with like the randomers running after the belt?
Was it like one of the backstage ones? Did she like catch her foot or something? Or?
Yeah, she stacked it. She was legging it after R-Truth and Carmella. She said to R-Truth, "I am going to full speed run at you, so you better run, because if I catch you, I'm taking you down." And then she fell over, didn't think anything of it until she was home at about 6-7 hours later, and she was just walking from room to another, and she just hit the ground. Bless her. So it's nasty, isn't it?
No, it's just, imagine just your tendon just snapping in half. There was some horror film, I can't remember which one it was. There was a horror film where somebody gets their tendon slashed, and it is grim. They just fall backwards. It's like it always makes me sort of like, yeah. But Xavier Woods going to be back to TV, which is cool.
Yeah.
Ember Moon going to be back to TV, which is cool as well.
Staying on Injury Island.
Where is it? Is it just off the coast of like Florida?
It's just next to Cultaholic Island, where we broadcast Desert Island Grabs, and it's on the Principality of Cultaholica, which
there is a gas leak, because you do this in here. You do that in here, so there is a gas leak. We aren't going mad.
I certainly do. We are in a very special part of the world. Like we've seceded from the rest of.
If I walk out that door and we're on an island, I know there's a gas leak.
If you walk out that door without your passport, mate, you ain't going anywhere. According to a recent report,
look, in the Cultaholic Island, are you just the guy at the box at the customs? You're the guy that's you open the plane door, you welcome us in, then you wait at customs.
I'm customs officer,
and then I am
head of check-in, and I am the
You're
mayor.
the person I've got to contact when my bags have gone missing.
I'm also the mayor.
You're also the mayor.
And the milkman. and other jobs. I can't build
You're
a
like
house.
the sheriff from Thimbleweed Park.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm basically that. According to a recent report from PW Insider, Ruby Riott has been seen at the Performance Centre. She had shoulder surgery on both shoulders, I believe.
Both shoulders?
Both shoulders, both boulder shoulders. Or maybe two shoulder surgeries on the same one.
Right.
We will see. Either way, a lot of shoulder action going on there. And she's due to return in time for the Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
So this was her popping along to get a bit of a medical check out. We don't know yet what the results of that are. For all we know, she's on course to return early 2020. Royal Rumble seems like an ideal time to
It's a not super intense match. It's you know, it's a match where realistically you could probably get away with being a tiny bit injured and still work it.
Yeah.
Because you know, you can just be one of those people that stands by the corner going, All right, now.
Spending 4 hours trying to lift somebody over.
Yeah.
I love that.
But like, she's somebody I want to see when she comes back. I want to see her have a little bit of a change up. I want to see more of a focus on the aggressive side of Ruby Riott. I want to see her pushed hard as an actual threat, as a competitor, because we had those faint glimmers of it before, and it was always great. But I don't think she needs the Riott Squad. I don't think you need anything like that. I think we just need her solo going for it. Nasty, horrible, contemptible little heel. It'd be great.
She was phenomenal in Chikara.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that she did there, where she mixed it up with everybody. I want to see more of that when she comes back. That would be brilliant. We're on the road to the new beginning in New Japan. We have our main event. It's going to be, as we know, Naito versus Kenta for all the gold. But we're also getting a match for Jon Moxley's US title.
This is the greatest thing. When this happened, it was the best thing I never knew I needed in my life. Because I think it was a couple of months ago or a few months ago, Moxley sort of laid out Suzuki, and it was just one of those things that just sort of happened. But now Suzuki came knocking for revenge. And when he came walking down the ramp in the tracksuit, Kazin and Riott, he came walking down the tracksuit, just started taking his clothes off. And we were like, what? And he's got his ring gear on, and he's just walking to the ring, and Tiger Hattori, I think, was in the middle, like, stop it, no, don't, and then just started fighting. It was great. And then did you see the exchange at Nia Dash? Just slapping each other. It was great. Oh.
God, bells rung everywhere. So Moxley is set to face Minoru Suzuki for the US title at New Beginning on the 9th of February at the Osaka-jo Hall, which is going to be amazing.
It's going to be unreal.
They're going to batter
They're
each
going to
other.
absolutely batter each other. It's going to be beautiful.
I think this will be the feature attraction feud, potentially, that I know AEW might be a bit of a bone of contention with this, because obviously this is, we're going to see New Japan US launching almost imminently. Like, having someone like Minoru Suzuki as your US champion.
Well, Suzuki...
As a nice crossover.
Minoru Suzuki would work really well. The thing is, there were a lot of rumours that he could possibly be leaving New Japan. There were a lot of rumours, unfounded sort of just stuff floating around in the ether, that because there was so little focus being paid to him in recent months, he was just sort of cooling down. There were rumours that he was potentially gearing up to leave, that he was going to go and work some other companies, but I don't know. I don't know if this is sort of like a big final thing, or whether that's even actually a thing that could happen. But Suzuki, I don't see Moxley losing the title this early on. I think it makes the most sense to have him carry it. But if there's one guy who would just do gangbusters with that belt, it's Minoru Suzuki. He's unreal. Strong
representation there, but these two are going to have the clash on February the 9th. Are you reckoning Suzuki to walk out with this? I think he will. I think there's been a lot of scuttlebutt this week about the New Japan AEW relationship. Doors cracked, doors not cracked.
I don't care about the AEW New Japan relationship. If it happens, it happens. Like, for me, it's not a thing. Like, it's just until it actually happens and it's feasibly there in front of me, then fine. But to be honest, even then, I'll be like, I don't know if I need it, because I've already seen, all the main players in New Japan. I've already seen Kenny in New Japan. I've already seen the Bucks in New Japan. I've already seen all the matchups I want to see there. So, like, I don't really want to just mix that up too quickly. So, for me, if that takes years to happen, I'd prefer that. Yeah. But obviously but then potentially, I'm sure, can we see Moxley touring with New Japan US and AEW?
What
I think might happen is that New Japan US might not happen. I think it might be that AEW... I think New Japan's US expansion's happening. Obviously, it's happening already. They have the LA Dojo, but I feel like they're just going to partner with somebody like AEW to get all of their LA Dojo recruits on TV. Occasionally throw a guy over there like Suzuki to do like a little run. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I think because Moxley didn't really lose the title in the first place, he couldn't make the date, so he was stripped of it, and now he's just won it back. I don't know. I could see Suzuki winning by cheating. But at the same time, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see on February the 9th. They'll batter each other. Congratulations to Brock Lesnar, who has become an honorary coach for the University of Minnesota's wrestling team. This is a nice story.
It's great. I couldn't imagine a fate worse than death being on that team and having Brock Lesnar. I mean, it'd be incredible. You're going to get trained by one of the best guys ever, but walking in and having him there. If you upset him, could you imagine Can you imagine him just giving you a quick stretch? It'd be awful.
Imagine going into that class a bit hungover.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar there.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be the worst day of your life, isn't it? But he's obviously got a massive history with the University of Minnesota.
Yeah.
NCAA heavyweight title. That belt was forged at University of Minnesota's wrestling team in 2000. He's been there a couple of times before. He does stuff with the Golden Gophers, which is their wrestling team, and now they've decided, we want to make you an honorary coach to be an ambassador for what we do. Couldn't find a finer one. I think he'll be there as often as he is on Raw.
Well, I think, to be honest, I think he might be there more than he is in the WWE, because I think wrestling is something that's very, very near and dear to his heart. I think, like, if you look at him, he went into UFC, mixed martial arts, with a strong wrestling background. I think he owes his entire career to amateur wrestling, and I think that it's something that he would maybe prefer to do with his time rather than turn up on Raw. Because he's going to get to coach like a whole new generation of people. Yes, he's an honorary coach. It doesn't mean he's going to be full time, but maybe he's going to pop up once or twice a year and just be like, "All right, boys, this is how you do this."
Just break some people apart. Bobby Lashley, not Bobby Lashley. Royal Rumble round the corner, and
I just realised what you did there. Oh God, it's too early for this.
Sports betting have put out a list of 50 names that you can have a little flutter on for the Royal Rumble, and there's some obvious ones in there, of course, like your Daniel Bryans, your Roman Reigns, your Keith Lees, and all this stuff. But there is some really bizarre names that you can have a little bet on for the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God! I've just seen one of the names there, and if he's there, he should definitely just be massacred.
Let's run this down. To win the Royal Rumble, 25-1 odds on Tyson Fury.
Probably more realistic than a lot of other people, but still never going to happen.
25-1 on John Cena.
Again, could see it happening, but at the same time, he's off in Hollywood.
40-1 odds on The Rock or Edge to win the Rumble.
Edge is probably the more likely out of the two. The Rock, I don't like. I could see it, but they need, it's sort of a desperation move to bring The Rock back with this little time.
66-1 odds on Triple H or The Undertaker to win it.
Just take a win in the Rumble, that'd be great.
Why not, hey? Let's do it all over again. And 100-1 odds on all of the following.
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I don't think Shawn's going to do it.
Antonio Brown.
I think you were about to say Antonio Inoki. I was like,
hey, turn up and
Antonio Brown, he's not got a lot going on right now. He could give wrestling a try, but I'm pretty sure he wants to get back to football.
Hulk Hogan.
More likely now than ever in the last 5 years, I'd say.
Mojo Rawley's bestest friend, Rob Gronkowski.
Gronk, I can see entering, but not winning.
100-1 on Conor McGregor. Oh,
I can't even...
Doing that Vince McMahon walk down to the ring.
It's money, but I just imagine it would be an absolute ball ache, that whole deal. I think that whole deal would be a nightmare.
And 100-1 odds to win the 2020 Royal Rumble, Logan Paul from off of the YouTube.
If the set falls on him as he walks out, that'd be great.
These are some phenomenal names. I mean, like, if you're not au fait with the art of having a flutter,
yeah,
put a quid on.
Yeah, a quid on.
Put a pound on.
It's not too bad. I mean, like, I'm interested to see when Conor McGregor is going to rear his head in WWE, because I think it is going to happen eventually. Yeah. But as I said, I think that deal, despite the fact it's going to be very, very lucrative, I think it's going to be an absolute nightmare to put together, because he's the type of guy where I think they'd want to give him a title, because it's such a prominent thing. It'd make international news. But then how do you do that with probably a reduced schedule? I don't know if he's somebody that would want to come in and do a fully part-time schedule, but I don't think you'd want to do a fully full-time schedule. The money is going to be insane.
I feel like he'd have been a great second for a Becky Lynch, just because of the Irish connection.
Yeah, I think that could have worked quite nicely, and just had him interfere and just maybe drop somebody. That would have been pretty cool.
That'd been really good fun. Yeah. But I think I could see Conor doing even something, as you say, provided they can work it all out, something even very light.
I would lose my mind if number 20 hit and it was Austin and he just cleaned house. But then who throws Austin out?
That's it.
You'd have to have Kevin Owens stun him, and that would just go down horribly.
Yeah, there's no win with most.
Somebody lock in the $1 Million Dream and just gently lower him out of the ring so he doesn't get hurt.
Oh, like you're putting him down. Yeah. Rest now.
As we said, Undertaker's new show, Rest in Peace, coming to the network soon. Undertaker reviews hotels. Let's get it happening.
Make that a thing. Have a great Wednesday. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.